What's up guys, Enjoy here, how you guys doing? So today's video is gonna be about me trying to explain to you the Wildstar free-to-play model. Because let's face it, it's kinda confusing, like a lot confusing. So yeah, I'm gonna try and explain it to you in this video. I also have a new web camera and a new microphone, so I'm really hopeful for at least a 1.7% increase in the video quality. I'm also gonna have my Wildstar stream bot playing in the background, where I'm just owning some noobs in PvP, or just getting fucking wrecked by everyone all the fucking time. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is why Carbon decided to go free to play instead of buy to play. Well, Carbon's philosophy behind the decision was that they want everyone who wants to play Wildstar to be able to play Wildstar. So they don't want any type of barriers to block the players from playing the game, such as box price or subscription or whatever. And they want people to get into the game, play the game. If they like it and they want to commit their time or money into the game, then they can do so if they want to. So Carbon doesn't want people to have to give money up front and then play the game and maybe just don't like the game or something like that. They want people to get into the game, see if they like it, and then decide if they want to use money onto the game through the cash shop or subscriptions or whatever. And in my opinion, that's a very good choice and a very good reason to do that choice. The second thing I wanted to talk about is subscriptions. Your subscriptions before free-to-play and your subscription after free-to-play. So your subscription after free-to-play will become a signature service. And I will go over a signature service a little bit later. And your subscription before free-to-play has gained you some loyalty points. And the box copy that you bought, or the copy of Wildstar that you bought, has gained you some loyalty points too. And if you bought cred or applied cred or whatever, that has also gained you some loyalty points. Or the extra copies to get the mount and the costumes and whatnot, that has also gained you some loyalty points. And I will go more over loyalty points a little bit later, just like the signature service. Right guys, number 3. What do you get for being a box copy owner? So buying the game before free to play. We already covered the loyalty points. You get loyalty points from buying the box. But what else do you get from being a box owner? So I'm just gonna tell you a few of the things, or basically the things that you get from being a box owner. You get 12 character slots instead of 2. I think that's a big one. 12 instead of 2. You get 6 costume slots instead of 4. You get 5 bank slots instead of 2. That's kind of nice too. And you get 2000 decor limit instead of 1000. And yeah, that's basically it. And the reason why Carbine did this is not really to like reward people for buying the copy. It's more like to make people who bought the game before free to play and actually play the game, to make them have a feeling almost exactly similar to like what it was when the game launched or when they played the game. They don't want to like first have 10 character slots or whatever and then come back to the game and they have like only 2. They want box copy owners who played the game before free to play to have the feeling as similar as possible as when it was when they played. So I think that's a really good move to like give some recognition to the people who bought the box. Alright guys, number 4. Signature service. Yes, finally we get to talk about signature service and find out what it is, okay? So signature service is like a subscription which gives you benefits over a free-to-play player, which is pretty obvious, but yeah. There's a big list of benefits that you get, and I'm gonna go through all those right now. So I'm gonna try to go pretty fast because the list is pretty big. All right, auction house, 3 active buy bids and 3 active sell lots as a free-to-play player, and a signature gets 30 active buy bids and 30 active sell lots. That's 10 times the amount. That's a pretty huge amount. Circles are kind of like guilds, but not really like guilds, and that didn't tell you anything. But as a free-to-play player, you'll get to join one. You won't be able to create any circle, or you won't be able to invite into a circle. As a signature player, you get to join 5 circles. That's 5 times the amount. And yes, I'm teaching you math in this video too. So 5 circles, and you can invite and create a circle. Circuit board crafting. It's a type of crafting in Wildstar, and if you haven't played, this is probably gonna be gibberish for you. But yeah, free-to-play player gets no bonuses, and signature player gets minus 15% overcharge risk. Commodities exchange. Free-to-play player gets 3 active buy orders and 3 active sell orders. Signature player gets 30 active buy orders and 30 active sell orders. So again, 10 times the amount. And again, the math is just coming at you. Coordinate crafting is another type of crafting in Wildstar. As a free-to-play player, you get no bonuses, and the signature player, you get plus 10% target radius size. Customer service tickets. As a free-to-play player, you get no priority, and as a signature player, you get priority. Currency. As a free-to-play player, you earn currency at normal rate, and as a signature player, you earn currency at 25% rate. Gathering. As a free-to-play player, you gather at normal rate, and as a signature player, you have 10% bonus chance of 10% chance of bonus material proc chance. Guilds. You cannot create or invite into a guild, but you can join a guild. Signature. Signature player can invite and create a guild, and of course join a guild. Holiday events. As a free-to-play player, you earn currency at normal rates, and as a signature player, you earn 25% more currency. As a free-to-play player, you do not get PTR access, and as a signature player, you get PTR access, obviously. And I don't like that. I have to mention this. I don't like this at all, because PTR access shouldn't be something you have to pay for. We're testing their game. We are helping them. They actually need our help on the PTR, so I don't think it should be something you have to buy. And I think every free-to-play player should have it. But there's another twist into this, which I will come back to later. And yeah, there's another twist to this. Queue bypass. As a free-to-play player, you have no priority, and as a signature player, you have priority. Again, obvious. Reputation. As a free-to-play player, you earn reputation at a normal rate, and as a signature player, you earn 50% more reputation from combat and 25% more reputation from quests. Wake here cooldown. Wake here is when you die in the game, outside in the outside world, you have 2 options: either wake here or wake in the nearest graveyard. The wake here costs you some in-game money, and I don't mean like currency that you have to buy or anything, just like pure gold. It costs gold, but it has a cooldown. And as a free-to-play player, the cooldown is 1 hour, and as a signature player, the cooldown is 30 minutes. Rest XP. As a free-to-play player, you earn 1% every 12 hours, and it's capped at 150% of the current level. As a signature player, your earning is doubled compared to the free-to-play player, and your cap is 200% of your current level instead of 150%. XP, just XP gained throughout everything. Free-to-play player earn XP at normal rates, and signature player earn 25% extra XP. War parties, which is something you need to join a war plot. This is basically like guilds. A free-to-play player cannot invite or create, but can join, and a signature player can invite, create, and join. Loyalty points. So there's way for free-to-play players to gain loyalty points throughout just playing the game, but it hasn't been announced yet. And the signature player obviously gain loyalty from this signature service. Alright, now let's go to the second part of this video. And the second part, not this video, but the second part of the signature service. And the second part is what can a free-to-play player gain from the perks throughout the loyalty points. And I'm just gonna go through the list again and just tell you what can you change as a free-to-play player, what can you go to, from and to by gaining loyalty points. I'm just stuttering like a motherfucker. Auction house. You had 3 active buy bids and 3 active sell lots. Now you have 10 of both. So yeah, instead of 3 you have 10. And by the way, some of these loyalty point perks, which I'm just mentioning right now, some of these will stack with the signature. So the signature will have their own bonus and have these perks that you can get as a free-to-play player. So a signature player can like double dip on some of these benefits. Not all of them, but some of these. Circles, you know, the circles, the things that are like guilds but not really guilds that you know nothing about. Well, instead of joining 1, you can now join 5. The math, it's 5 times more. And you can now invite and create circles. And it hasn't been decided yet if this will stack with the signature. So signature can already make 5 circles and join 5 circles and create 5 circles, but they haven't decided yet if this will stack with the signature. So if signature player will be able to do 10. My guess is not, because the UI alone in the game doesn't have 10 spots. It has only 5 spots for 5 circles. Unless they change the whole UI, I don't see it happening, but yeah. Now, circuit board crafting, that's the crafting that we talked about earlier. You had no benefits as a free-to-play player. Now you can get through loyalty points minus 10% overcharge risk. And the signature player had minus 15% overcharge risk. So you get like 10%, they have 15%. But this is one of the perks that will stack with signature. So if a signature player has these perks on top of signature, they will have minus 25% overcharge risk. Commodities exchange. You had 3 active buy orders and 3 active sell orders. Now you have 10 of both, just like auction house. And this, just like auction house, is replaced by signature, so this doesn't stack. Coordinate crafting, that's the other type of crafting. You earlier you didn't get any benefits, but now you get plus 10% target radius size, and I believe that's the same amount that the signature users. But again, this is one of the perks that stacks, so a signature user will have 20% target radius size. But at least as a free-to-play player, you will have some benefits. You won't stay at 0. Customer service tickets, nothing changed. You still don't have a priority. Some of the perks you just can't gain as a free-to-play player, and most of them are to prevent like bots or stuff like that. And actually, no, the ones that are actually meant to prevent bots are like the guild things and circle things, because you can pop up invites to people, and bots and gold seller will just spam their websites all over people's face all day, every day. And that's why they still want to give you the opportunity to create a circle, for example, as a free-to-play player, but you have to put time into the game to be able to do so, and that's something the bots will not do, or the gold farmers. So I think that's just the best way to deal with that situation. and I think they handle it really well. Okay, currency. It still doesn't change. You earn currency at normal rates as a free-to-play player. Again, this is obviously to prevent botting and whatnot. Gathering. Now you get the 10% bonus material proc chance that signature players get earlier. But this is a perk that will stack with signature, so signature player will have 20% bonus material proc chance. Guilds. Now you can invite and create guilds. Holiday events. You just earn currency at a normal rate, like earlier. PTR access. You can gain PTR access throughout the loyalty points. So that's pretty nice. But I think, like I said earlier, I think it should be well, I don't know. Maybe it's to prevent bots to go to the PTR and test out new tactics to bot or whatnot. This might actually make sense if you think about it. Queue bypass, no priority. That doesn't change. You cannot gain priority throughout loyalty points. Reputation, you gain 50% more from combat, but you don't get the 25% more from quest that signature player gets. And this is a perk again that stacks with signature, so signature player will have 100% extra rep from combat and 25% from quests. Wake here cooldown. Now your cooldown is reduced by 50%, which means you have a 30-minute cooldown. But this stacks with signature, so signature players will have no cooldown. 100% cooldown reduced, so no cooldown. But like I said earlier, it costs some in-game money, so you can't just spam it. But I'm really interested and kind of scared to see what that will do for World PvP. I can just see a guy getting killed in World PvP, reviving, chopping off some of your health. You kill him again, he dies. He revives, chop some of your health again. You again kill him, he revives, and then he managed to kill you. I can definitely see that being a possibility, and I don't think that's a nice thing. Maybe they should give like signature players like 80% reduced cooldown, or 90% will even be nice. Just no cooldown will. I don't think that's gonna be nice for World PvP. Alright, rest XP. Earn rating doubled and 50% raised cap of the current level, and this again stacks with signature players, so signature players will have that amount doubled once again and get 50% more to the cap again. Normal XP, you still earn XP at normal rates, you don't earn XP faster throughout loyalty points. War parties, now you can create and join a war party. Alright guys, that was a huge list, and we're pretty much done with it now, and we're ready to move to the next point, so yeah, let's do it. Alright guys, this is gonna be the final thoughts after this about this video and about everything I've talked. And I just want to mention one little thing that is extremely important, and it might actually blow your mind. It might actually blow your mind. And it's the fact that cred still exists in Wildstar. Nothing has changed with cred. You can still play the game, earn in-game gold, and buy game time, aka signature service when the game is free to play, just by playing the game. So in that regard, nothing has changed. So even a free to play player can first of all get all the loyalty perks that will make you almost not almost, but pretty not pretty equal either, but better than free to play players through the loyalty perks. But as a free-to-play player, you can also buy cred, and I think that's just amazing, because the problem with cred is for a current player is that if they load up, for example, the 7-day trial to their account, they don't have enough time to grind that money for the cred. But once the game is free to play, you don't have a rush to even grind the cred. You can just grind it at your own pace, and when you get it, when you feel like this month I'm gonna play a lot, you just boom, upload your cred, and you get all the benefits from signature and all the benefits you get from the loyalty programs before that. And I think that's the single most important thing special about the signature and loyalty program and all that, and all the perks and bonuses that you get. That's the single most important thing to keep in mind. You can buy the cred with your in-game currency, and I can tell you in 30 days, for example, I haven't paid game time for a long time. I just play the game normally, and before my subscription runs out, I always have enough enough currency for the game time. And yeah, that's about it, and I hope that this video was helpful for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like the new camera, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Crazy outro.